Hello beautiful people from the internet, it is Connie over here, and today we are going to be talking about smoking indoors, okay, which is something that I don't really do that much, but every time I do it, I feel like I really enjoy it, you know. So today I decided I wanted to talk about that because I was gonna smoke inside, but then I was like, man, I want to share this with more people on the internet, so you know what, let's make a video about why I like smoking indoors, which is something that I used to not like at all, and to even say like, oh, you shouldn't smoke indoors. I mean, we'll talk about it. I'm gonna be smoking a Lucky Strike Amber and I'm gonna light it with a match. I have my little ashtray ready. So yeah, it's not an ashtray, it's like a plant vase, but I use it as an ashtray. Let's light this up and let's enjoy it. Let's go. Also, if you hear some children, there's a park right outside my room, which is not the best thing considering sometimes I just want to be chilling, and especially if it is the weekend, which today is a Sunday afternoon. Of course, there's going to be a lot of kids playing in the park, dogs barking, everything, you know. But you know what? It is what it is. I like hearing other humans doing another human thing, so I always think it's very interesting nonetheless. But interestingly enough, I have never really been a person that smokes inside a lot. First of all, because this is the only place where I am allowed to smoke inside, because this is my dad's house, this is my room in my dad's house, and my dad smokes and he smokes inside, and as long as I have my window open and I'm not chain smoking over here, which I never do anyway, he's fine with it, you know. In my mom's house I cannot smoke inside, so it is what it is. I totally understand it, you know, because it really does ruin the paintings. For example, my roof is still white because I've smoked like 10 cigarettes over here, max, like 20 cigarettes max. But the roof, the roof or the ceiling in my dad's like computer area room is a little bit yellowed, so it does ruin like the ambience of the room and the painting a little bit. But when it isn't a Sunday and there's not a bunch of people outside, I find it very relaxing to just be inside your own space and just be chilling. Just be like, you know, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. No one is gonna be walking past me. There's not gonna be any cars outside. I mean, if you find a very chill place in nature, then it probably is like a very nice experience, you know. But if you are in a city like me, it's not really a city, but whenever I'm outside smoking, there's always people walking around. It's very hard to find a place here where there aren't going to be people. And if sometimes you just want to be completely alone, smoking, chilling, you know, having your moment or whatever, smoking inside is going to be probably the chillest place to be at. So, I don't know, that's kind of why sometimes I really appreciate being able to smoke inside. Just because I just want to be chilling, just want to be quiet, enjoying, like listening to some music, something like that. I don't know, it's very chill. But I think I do prefer smoking outside still, because first of all, I don't want to smoke many cigarettes in here. I smoke here like maybe once a month, which is already more than I would enjoy to smoke inside, but I say I smoke in this room like twice a month maybe. Once a month is a bit of a stretch. Twice a month. And I find it very relaxing always, but at the same time I don't want to damage like the painting of my ceiling. It's very beautiful and white. And I just don't want to leave the room smelling like cigarettes. I don't want to have ashes when I'm trying to dust things. I don't want to see ash everywhere, you know. So, although I really like smoking inside, I feel like smoking outside is the way for me. Is the way to go for me. I really enjoy it. Especially at sunset. Oh my god. Like the place that I've been choosing to record and to smoke these past videos, so like the past weeks and months, is a very chill place. Not many people walk around, but still some people like walk their dogs there. It's a little tiny forest, I guess, has a lot of trees, and once the sunset hour hits, like it hits right in my face. It's very beautiful, and it's the only place that I found where the sunset hits in my face instead of being behind some buildings, you know. So it's been nice being there. I like it. But yeah, I was kind of a fool when I thought that today would be a very chill day to smoke here in my room, because I completely forgot it was a Sunday and everyone is like out with their kids in the park. It's like there's a park right outside my window a little bit to the right, which is a new building. It didn't used to be here. It was built like, okay, it's not new. It's been built like for the past 5 years at least. But that's kind of new to me, because 15 years before that, while I was alive, there was no park, so it was just very chill over here. There was never noise. People would walk their dogs silently on a little sidewalk that there is in between my room and the other apartment in front of me, because in front of me, I don't have like a view. My view is like apartments, so I'll show you some clips. I don't mind it, you know, I find it very chill. The person that lives in front of me is an old man with a big collection of plants, and he likes to like meditate with his plants, and like I just love watching him meditate and just be like, yo, it's time to chill, man, you know? So sometimes I just feel very inspired to like take things slower because of the man that lives in front of me. So that's very cool. I mean, I don't live here right now, I'm living with my boyfriend, but I've lived here and it was very chill when I did. And I always come here a lot. I come here a lot of times. I still have a lot of my things over here, and I always will, because you know what? Hot take over here, if I could, and I don't know if I can or not, but I think I can because I feel like my dad allows it. But I would like to live with my dad forever. You know, if my relationship with my boyfriend eventually ends, which you never know, of course I'd like to stay with him for a long time. But if it eventually ends, I would like to live with my dad because he's just such a chill person. I have my room over here, my little space, and I don't have like those big dreams of having I don't know, I feel like, okay, maybe I'd like to have a home to myself. I don't know. I don't really know, like, because here in Portugal it's very hard to get your own house, especially if I want to live near my parents. This is a very, very expensive area. So if I was to, for example, get a normal job, like a 9-to-5 job in an office or something like that, I would not make enough money to afford living near here, you know? So if I was to get my own house, I would have to go far away from my parents, and that is not something I'd like to do at all. I like staying near. I like being able to go to my mom's house, see the cat, see my mom, see my dad, play piano, walk my dog. I like being able to come to my dad's house, see my dad, be in my room. So if I would have a house to myself, I would have to live like far away from here, and that is not something I would really enjoy doing. But still, you know, being able to come here and smoke a little cigarette indoors in my room and be like really chill with it, I like it. It's my vibe, really enjoyable. And you know what? I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I'll be back very soon. Bye!